Hello,
Hey,
everyone, and welcome back to the Young Collaborators podcast series by Innovation World. I'm your host, Neha Sarda, and today I have two very special guests, Raj Grover and Benjamin Chen. You might be thinking, they're just kids. What can they really do? Well, Raj and Ben are proof that age is no barrier to big ideas. Even at their young age, they noticed a problem at their school and decided to solve it. Not only did they dream up a solution, but they actually built an app called iTrash that helps make their school a cleaner, smarter place. It's amazing to see such young makers take action, and today we get to hear their story. The challenges they faced, the fun moments, and the lessons they learned along the way. Raj and Ben, welcome to the podcast. Okay, so Raj and Ben, could you start by introducing yourselves and sharing a little bit about who you are?
I'm Raj Grover. I go to the Meadowbrook School of Weston, and I think this is going to be really fun to compete in global.
I'm I'm Benjamin Chen. I also go to the Randolph School of Weston, and yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Okay, so what was happening in your school cafeteria that made you realize that there was a problem to solve?
We realized that there was many people that were confusing their trash, recycling, and compost, and we wanted to solve that problem.
Ben, do you have anything to say?
I mean, a bunch of people just like after lunch, they didn't know where to put what like their food scraps. Some people act like put food scraps in like trash, and it was kind of bad because the chefs had to sort through it all and it takes like 3 hours to do that.
Okay, so you saw a problem and you got around making a solution for the same. So you first thought about building a robot before choosing to make an app. What made you change your mind?
Well, I mean, robots take a lot of materials, and they're really expensive, and so there's like not that that's it's like a limited supply of them. Like, but apps are like they're like free. You if you buy them, they're like free, and then like, or at least they don't cost as much as like a $1,200 like robot to sort your trash.
Okay, and do you think robots are more complicated?
Yes, they're
Yeah,
definitely harder to build.
yeah.
Okay, amazing. So when you started working with MIT App Inventor, what was the learning process for you?
Um, First we started watching a bunch of the tutorial videos.
But that didn't really help. It didn't really work for us, you know?
hmm So then Ben realized that he had a book on MIT App Inventor that he had got like 3 months later.
No, so I got the book, right? I got the book 3 months before the invention convention started. And I was in the library, like checking out chess books, and then my dad is like, "Hey Ben, come over and look at this." And he's like he gives me this book and he's like, "Oh yeah, this book will come in real handy later." And I'm like, "How do you know that?" So but anyways, he's my dad, so I don't ask questions. And then after like 3 months, I was like, oh wait, I have this book. And then this book is like the real key to our coding success. Success, I guess.
Okay, amazing. Moving on. Every project has its challenges. Can you share one difficult moment that you faced and how you managed to keep going?
So when we were actually choosing our problem, I had hurt my knee and went to the doctor. So Ben had to choose the project all by himself, and that was really difficult for us.
Because we couldn't really share different ideas.
Okay, and do you think it affected your app or project somewhere, or were you happy with Ben's decision?
I was happy with Ben's decision, but I kind of wish I could be there myself because that was really the foundation of our project.
Okay. Moving on. So, on the other hand, what was one moment where you felt really proud of yourself or about your app on your work on iTrash?
I think it was like when that YouTube video, what is it called? Like top innovators.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then we were like first place or something. And like the the National Innovator Challenge live or something for fourth one first through fourth.
Okay.
Watching
Um,
that video made me feel a sense of like accomplishment, you know.
Yeah, I watched it like 30 times.
okay, that's amazing, and that is very justified. Looking ahead, where do you imagine iTrash being used in the future?
I can see it used in our school and in many other schools and places. I think it could be really help to the society.
Correct. Do you think that sorting trash is a really big problem or like a common problem that a lot of schools face?
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like an universal experience. Okay.
Yes.
So many kids listening might feel like they're too young to invent something. What advice would you give to them?
Never stop dreaming. I feel like if you think you can't do something, you always can. Like Ben wanted to make an app when he was little and gave up, and here we are now.
Okay, amazing. Ben, do you have something to add to that?
Yeah, so my dad was like, "Hey Ben, it's time for you to build an app." And I was like 5, so I didn't know what an app was. And then I was like, what's an app? So I'm like, oh yeah, app sounds cool. So I want to build an app. And then I like started learning like Python, and then I was like, ah, this is too hard. So I just gave up.
Okay. Okay. So do you think that passion is really important and to follow your passion is really important?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Raj and Ben, before we finish, I'd like to ask you one thing. If you could send one message to kids everywhere across the globe about being curious and trying new ideas, what would it be?
I think it would be that no matter how young you are or how old you are, you can always change anything. You can always change a problem. You can always fix a problem.
Amazing. Ben, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, you really need a lot of passion. Like when I was doing Python when I was 5, I was like, ah, I need to do this. And then I kept saying like I want to do this. And I think I want to become it. Like I want to become a famous app inventor guy. And then but I didn't really put in the effort. I need to put in the effort. And that's what got us like here.
Amazing. Besides your app, what other future plans do you have? Are you planning to make any new apps or anything or any new project that you're willing to do?
Maybe.
We're trying to convert the code into different apps. We're trying to convert it into Python and then futurely in iOS to really enhance our app.
And then like finally send it on the app store. So.
Okay,
Mhm.
amazing. Got it. Thank you so much, Raj and Ben, for sharing your journey with us today. And to everyone listening, never forget that even the youngest change makers can dream big and create ideas that truly make a difference. Keep exploring, keep experimenting, and maybe one day we'll all be using an invention made by someone your age. I'm Neha Sada, and this was the Young Collaborators podcast series by Innovation World. See you next time. Thank you.